This, all that, and more coming up next on EA Sports.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Alabama.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Rodgers going to come out throwing. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. 2nd and 10. And you look at this Saints defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Rodgers. He'll find his tight end, Payne Durham. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Visitors offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Rodgers now to throw. Got his man, it's Warren. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion left, Godwin. From the gun, it's Rodgers. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. Visitors offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bucs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it, and they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now Rodgers. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 70 yards.
And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Rodgers.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. A nice little juke. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Now it's Rodgers. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Jaylen Warren, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively. Not much reason to use.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
This 2nd and 4.
Rodgers looking to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
So it's a win for the Bucs here. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he was in complete control of this offense. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And to be honest, he really made it look easy out there.
So for the Buccaneers, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints,
The loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.